What's up, guys? It's your favourite Ginger here, coming at you with another video. Before you watch this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you titty slap that notifications button. Enjoy the video. There you go, 214.4. Jeez! That's like just over a pound we lost. That was a big boomer, that one. 214.4. Weighed myself quite a few times. Had a few mixed readings, but put it on the flat surface, 214.4. Mirror setup. This is what you see. See, I've got the mirror to set up to see how I'm posing, because this is actually practicing posing time as well. And we've got a ring light just to make sure the light's all right. We've got the light from outside this time because it's not too fucking early, because it's beautiful. And before we do any posing, I'm having a fucking coffee. Yeah, because I'll be fucking ready for it, won't I? Ready for it. But looks like the mini cut addition to the bulking series is going pretty well. And I can actually see some physical changes already, like just looking at myself. Do you know what I mean? So let's get stuck into these fucking poses. Alright, yes! Let's get stuck into this check-in then, boys and girls. I don't know if any ladies watch this, but if you do, comment below saying getmassive.com, because I love it. I appreciate that. Anyone watching is a fucking Team Massive goer. So get your coffees in the air, get ready, people. Big sniff of it. Oh, that's fucking beautiful, that's fucking beautiful. So, front relaxed pose, as you can see, we're looking a lot leaner, right? We saw the drop in weight, we're 214.4, it's almost a pound and a bit down. That is awesome, do you know what I mean? And you're really seeing the changes in right now, and you're gonna see a fucking hell, you know what I mean? That's a fucking juicy bean. So you can see here that obviously lats looking bigger, everything looks bigger, and we're seeing some of the tissue that we put on through the big push with the phase. The push phase that we had, and we're looking bigger. I generally just look bigger, but we're leaner. Do you see what I mean? It's one of those sort of illusions of bodybuilding. Legs looking better here, everything's got a few more lines in it. That's what we got, and that's what we're looking for. From the side as well, you can see a few lines. You might see a mark on my glute. If you know, you know what it is. Extra supplements. Just gonna say that. I'm not going to state and just hide it, because I might get a load of comments and say, "Oh, what's that lump?" Look, if you know, you know. And then we go straight onto the back pose. As you can see, front, back, you can actually see a little bit of my lower lat, left-hand side. You can see that where my lower lat actually inserts a little bit now, because I don't have a huge amount of fat, but I've still got a bit of a rubber ring in there, but there's a few less lines. And we go into the other side pose. As you can see, we're looking a lot harder from the side. Just a few more lines in there than there was before, and like the trap that we built over this push phase. Look at that beast. It's almost coming up to the fucking of my mid neck. Next time, it will be so big that we won't really be able to see much of the neck, but that'll be in the next push phase. Our front lat spreads, obviously everything looks a lot better, legs are looking rounder, just more lines. It's all you're going to hear me say is more lines, and this is what we're going to see. And when you're looking at your check-in photos, when you're dropping weight, obviously you've seen there's been a drop in weight, the scales are moved, but we can also see here in the photos compared to last week, you can see, oh hang on a minute, there's a few more lines in his legs. He actually has a bit of shape in his lower body now, and there's a little bit more shape. The lats are looking, like you can see where they sort of insert better. Just little things like that you hopefully can take from these videos, that you go, oh, all right, I'm going to apply that to me when you're trying to check in yourself, you know, some of you younger dudes especially. There we go. Front double bicep, that's got a better pose as well. Arms have grown, everything, as we scaled the body weight up. Just look a lot better. Legs here, looking good. Calves, non-existent. They're all right, they're not too bad. But they're, you know, stuff like calves and arms, we train them really hard, but they will get bigger as your body gets bigger. You know, I'm a 214-pound bodybuilder at the minute. You know, I've got the arms and the calves of one of those dudes. And we got our side chests. Side chest shot, we've got two of them, boff and a boff. Looking very good. I don't know what that is. It's sort of like humping in the air. But yeah, you can see, build a few more lines down in the calf. Obviously in the upper body area, there's not as much as that chest fat that we did see that I showed you in 2 videos ago. You can sort of see the chest fat is sort of gone. Very nice. We're looking good from here. And we go into our side tricep. We've got our waistline coming in, where it's almost going to be non-existent. That's very good. These pants are a little tighter. These ones actually fit me, so we haven't got my dick coming out. But we almost have. But as you can see, if you look really closely, you can see a few lines in the in sort of like abdominal area. I forgot what it was. And then we go into our back double bicep. Back to a bicep shot. Obviously, abductors a lot more clearer. From the back, just looking, everything's a lot more visually you can see. I'm not as blurred. That's the right word, but you're trying to use. And when we are a little bit leaner, we will see. You'll be less blurred, which means when we push back the body weight up, you'll be able to see the progress you're making and try and keep things tighter, and you'll be able to push a little bit harder because you're leaner. You see what I mean? Because you're in a better position to start off with, so you're not going to get as fat as quickly, which we'll see in the next push phase compared to the last push phase, because I feel like I got fat a little bit quick. And then we go into our back lat spreads. Yet again, exactly the same as before. You can actually see a few more lines. You can see more shape of what's going on, and also there's less fat at the back. You know, they don't have a big thick rubber ring that you sort of had before, where you did have a little bit with love handles. They're still there, still holding fat at the back, of course. And we probably will still have a few little lines just before we push back up. However, there is still, you know, it's sort of going over the fucking band of my pants. And we go into our most muscular shots. There's quite a few here, so let's get through these. As you can see, lines look better, this shot's look better, the legs are coming round more because there's more shape to them. I look bigger in these shots, especially in the lower body. I always find that when I get a little bit leaner and I get a few lines in my leg, the shape comes to them. You can actually see what's going on. It's really weird. Really weird, in it, but you're not as heavy. Mindfuck, isn't it? That's part of why this sport is so fucking interesting, to be honest. And our upper body here in these most muscular shots, you can see, obviously, a few more abdominals going on, a few more lines going around, and the shape looks overall better. We're getting in a great position here to push body weight back up. So, that has been the check-in. Short, sweet, and lovely. We will go into a little bit later, obviously, update on training, but we're getting the training series videos out, so we don't need to touch too much on them, because hopefully, what you do is you watch this on the Sunday or Monday. I know you're very busy, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I have a day job too. You watch this video, and then you watch the training day video, and you go, oh, hang on a minute, he progressed on this lift, he did this, oh, we got an extra rep here, and then the improvements he's making here. And they all sort of make sense. So hopefully you can really take home some of that stuff. I know there's a lot of fuckery in these videos, and I am very energetic and a bit off my nut, but that's just me, and I can't help that, and I'm sorry, I ain't gonna change. Right, that has been the check-in, and I believe Jordan just sent me an email, so we'll get our feedback done, but we'll do a little transition to make it look cool. All right, yeah, look at that transition in the Loyal Corner. If you know what the Loyal Corner is, you've been watching these videos from when I started saying the Loyal Corner, because I can't remember, so I'll just shut up. Alright, so Jordan's feedback. He says, superb. That is a very good compliment. You don't get a lot of compliments from Jordan. So, having a superb, and he said it twice, means we're doing something right. We're just following the plan. That's it. All you can do is follow what he says, and you're going to make results. He's going to drop the coconut oil out of the pre-workout meal, so we're dropping 10 grams of fat, and we're going to remove the oats from the pre-bed meal on a training day. Which I ain't too fussed about, which is going to be quite good, because I really do enjoy having the fucking berries, and I enjoy the whey with the Greek yogurt. I really like that. Oh yeah, it's really cold. Really nice. So, nothing else on that. Just ticking off, he says we're just ticking off the chapters, which is something that we're going on about, you know, the creation of the Ginger Mass Monster. That's what we're going down. That is everything. We're sorted. So we're going to get a little bit leaner, all right, and we're going to drop things. It's going to get a little bit nasty. So we're going to see some, I reckon we're going to see some really good changes into going into week 19. This is going to be really good. Like this little mini cut edition we're doing, you guys are going to be like, fucking hell, blowing your load over. And I think it's really important that I say it's a bulking series with the mini cut edition, because what we're doing is pushing the body weight up, then we have to pull it down a little bit, but then we come down to here, and we lean, and then we push back up, right, and then we do it again, but then we're here, right, and then we get a little bit of mini cut, right, little fucking reduction in food, and then we're here, bang, so we've gone from here to here. That's our starting point. I mean, massive, right, we're looking good here, like 240 beast, right, and then we go up again, and it's like 260, and we come down about 250, right, too high, and then bang, like that, and you get huge. That is how to scale your body weight up. That is it. So, as the changes have been made early and caught me before I made my meals, etc., and the meals that I wouldn't have to prep anyway, if you know what I mean, we can start with the changes right today. So, you know, when you make changes, you can do that. So, if you are coaching yourself and you're going to make changes, do it in the morning, and then you start from that day. So then, you know, if you've got to go shopping or whatever, you can get yourself sorted. Just chowing down on the pre-workout meal. The air fryer's blowing here. It's like, what's that for something? Oh, fucking tits. Still got 4 minutes till the fucker's done. And then even after then it won't be. But I was thinking, when just speaking to Jordan, I sort of forgot the shape of my legs. Because my legs, I was saying it when I was saying about the check-in, right? If you get this photo, the front relaxer, I'm saying, you see, they're just so much more shape to them. And they look like better. Do you know what I mean? Bigger and better. Very, very odd, innit? Really odd. You even, for a minute there, like, I forgot the shape of them. But when you're pushing, right, and you're fat, and you don't really realise how sort of soft you are, right, when you're soft, you don't really realise how soft you are. And the shape of them ain't too fucking pretty. It's weird. But then as soon as you get a little bit of the old fluff off, it's like, fucking hell, there's actually got like a little bit of shape here, you know what I mean? Really weird. When you are really, really chubs, you don't really feel it. You're just like full all the time and strong. I'm stronger now anyway, what we're talking about. You just feel, you're full. Right, I am going to eat my meal now, because I stopped eating it when I was... Oh, today we're on the Naughty Boy Speciale. Oh, boff, right there. You see that? Boff. See that? Boff. Pre-workout. Fill it up with a bit of salt. Get those fucking salty pumps. And then we're going to add a bit of this beast in. I'll tell you what, team. That was a fucking meaty session. Look at this photo. Right, look at the photo right here. Boom. That was after the session. Got a cheeky little photo in. It's currently just gone 2. Post-workout meal, buff. Hopefully I've got time to drop some stuff off to Chanel before she trains, because we had to train separate because she was working later today. Because if I don't start work till 5 today, because I'm a fucking geezer, makes my life easier. Do you know what I mean? Buff, 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 buff. My day job, just get it done. Do you know what I mean? It's just in the way. But we need it right now. We haven't got the income coming from what we love doing. However, we must prevail and get massive. Right. Let's go. I need to get home and get massive. Before I leave, I've got a little bit of a while, but it's just before 4 o'clock. Post-workout meal's got in, lovely. I'm showered, I'm clean. Look at me. Look at me. $1 million. I need to put a bit of moisturiser on my face, though. But meals are packed, ready to go. So we've got 2 meals in here. Look, I'll show you what they are. There you go. Anabolic apples poking out. Chicken there, bagel there. We got our beef and rice, and we've got a tub full of kale, as kale's going to be our veg of the day. But that is all sorted. This is probably going to last. You're going to hear of me until it is dark. Later on when I get back from the day job, smashing it out, just fucking eating, just fucking doing the do, getting shit done. And my steps, I'm only on 2,000 something steps, so it gives me a little bit of steps to play with later on. I have to drop some pre-workout off to Chanel, because I'm a good boy like that. Look, Monster Factory, means I'm a good boy. You know what I mean? Definitely a blowjob worthy shit, that is. So remember those kind of things. You'll be like, yeah, I remember when I did all that shit for you. He goes, oh yeah, you're so fucking nice. Yeah, I am now. Get down there. Right, that is really rude to say, and I'm probably going to bite me back in the arse, but it was funny. Alright, chaps, chapettes. We're about to have the pre-bed meal without oats. It's been a very long time since we haven't had oats in that meal, which is going to be pretty fucking good, because we can mix the berries in the fucking yogurt really cold. I think I showed you that last time. Really, really nice. Well, I've been discussing with one of you guys, you know, and about compounds. Why wasn't any compounds? But there was compounds in there. But you know, I guess I guess that you're thinking compounds have to be with a barbell or dumbbell, which you're wrong. You absolutely are. Chest supported T-bar row will always be superior over a normal T-bar row because it limits leg drive, right? This is boring fucking speak. What you should be focusing on is not worrying, oh, is this a compound or is it not? Focus on progressing your lifts. Because if you get your fucking T-bar row or your chest support T-bar from a 2 plate to a 4 plate, right, for 12 reps, you've taken a 2 plate for 12 reps and you've got it all the way to 4 plates, I tell you what, your back will be bigger. That is important. That is what's going to get that. Focusing on that and not worrying about sweating the small stuff is what's going to get you big. Because the more time you spend fannying around, right, and not sticking to the same movements and progressing, you've got nowhere. Don't sweat the small stuff. Stop sweating the small stuff. Sweaty fuck. Ginger stinky bastard on the front of it. Oh God, right, I need to get this meal in. Chanel very nicely had done my beef for tomorrow, so big shout out to Big C, who's sitting down on the ground because I was shouting too much because I got very passionate about what I was talking about. And we've got the chicken cooked here, and I guess this is a bit of chicken for you, is it? No? 100 grams. So if I cook 150, out of one thing, we've got 250, which will be a post-workout meal special or a rest day speciale. Goodshit.com. Chanel, did you eat the vegan protein bar? Did it taste bad? Bulk Powder sent some of this shit, right? Some free shit. And I was like, what the fuck is it? And Chanel, how bad was it? It was fucking awful. So how was it out of 10? 0. Put
your tits away.
Oh, you know, my pecs look huge right here. That's why I've done it in this light. Don't sweat the small stuff. Get massive. You know what we're doing going into week 19 of the bulking series. Mini cut edition. We just had the pre-bed meal without the fucking oats. Jesus Christ, that was a bit of fun. Very nice, very nice. It was, but I actually mixed the whey in there as well with the fucking Greek. It was like chocolate with a bit of fucking berries. I had mixed me fucking raspberries with me cherries, and it was really good. It got really cold. It was like a fucking sorbet. Kind of blew my load a little bit. However, that's not important. Chanel was in bed. That's what she does. And it's currently almost 11:30, and I need to get some sleep. So that is the end of this bulking series. I really hope... what a whopper that is. That has been the end of this bulking series. Until the next time, like, subscribe, and get fucking massive. See you in the next one.